Hello, everybody! It's a special afternoon edition of Bold Live here in Los Angeles, and I've got the one and only, the legendary John McCook. Hey, John, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. I'm good. I'm glad to see everybody. Hello, everyone. Hey.
I'm so grateful that you all are here. I know, sorry, we had to change the time, but I think we made it work, right, John? We're here. We're here.
Yeah, we're here. Nothing bad's happened, so everything's okay.
Well, you know.
Oh, I lost your audio.
Lost the audio. Oh, boy.
Oh, there you are. You're back again.
Hang on.
You're back.
I'm back.
You're back. Yeah.
Let me do that.
No. It dropped out again.
Oh.
There you are. No.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Uh-oh. The show stopped. We'll keep
That's
the show
okay.
going. All right.
I'm
We're
not
back.
touching anything.
All good. As long as the fans can hear me, that's all that's what's important. All right. Well, welcome everybody. We're gonna have a fun Bold Live here. Hopefully that was the only technical issue we'll have.
I hope so.
But let's have a good show. In 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Boom. Hello. Welcome, John.
Hello, everybody. Here we are, and what is it? It's December, whatever it is, 10th or something, or the 9th. What's today?
This is December 9th. Yes, and
Yeah,
I'm just checking because I'm not getting the comments coming by like they should. So I hope I didn't screw something up.
I got a bunch of them on the side typed out, the chat stuff here written
You
down.
see them?
Yeah, I see them.
Okay.
Mark Bronner from West Kentucky, and Angie Theo, you know.
And they're going. All right. Well, good. I don't know why I'm not getting the comments, but as long as everybody can hear me, David, everybody can hear me. Okay, we're here.
Cool.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, wait a minute, everybody. Wait. Casey's directing a show today, an episode. Somebody get sick.
I'm pitch hitting.
He's jumping in the show today. Very cool.
But
so in between shooting the scenes, he's come up to the office to do this. So it's pretty cool.
Exactly, because I don't want to miss a show, and I don't want to disappoint you with John McCook. Now, John, we tried to have you on a couple weeks ago, but we had some technical difficulties in your dressing room. So we learned our lesson on that one.
Yes, we did. That's what my dressing room is, very difficult sometimes, but usually wonderful.
No, your dressing room is sort of the unofficial, official hub of the socialization here at the Bold and the Beautiful.
Yeah, it kind of is. I mean, the best thing that happened recently is that we had the actors' dinner over at the Grove next door to Television City, and but 4 or 5 of us couldn't go because we were still shooting and we couldn't get there on time, and it was late, and so Heather and a bunch of them all came over after everybody went home, except for about 6 or 8 people. And they all came over to my dressing room and brought food and everything. And we continued the party. So we didn't miss the thing. So that's the way that was. And that was really fun.
Okay, so tell me, what happens at an actor's dinner?
Well, nothing particular. I mean, nobody gives up and gives a speech or anything, and no awards are given. But it's only actors. We don't have the writers or the producers or spouses or plus ones. It's just the actors, and it's fun for us to be social with each other. You know, when we see each other, we're always working. Hi, how are you today? When do you want to run lines? And we run lines, and then we go home. And so it's a really nice opportunity for us to say hi to each other and to laugh and to have a good time.
Well, and so a little insight on that actors' dinner was actually something that you and Susan Flannery used to put on. You would host.
That's right. We did it for years and years. And then COVID hit. We got out of the habit, and now we're back in. Heather and Kelly and I have determined to do this every year now. So there we are. We're back on track now.
Well,
that's really good.
That's very, very cool. And yeah, I can only imagine what's the conversations.
It's fun. We all complain, you know, and then we celebrate how we're doing and how much fun we're having. And it's our time to be uh, just to be us and not
Yes.
to have to be
Well,
too. We don't have to be diplomatic or anything. You know.
well, now it's winter time here in Los Angeles, and Mona's commenting, "Why am I wearing a jacket?" I don't know, Mona, why I'm wearing the jacket. I just sometimes it's cold in the office, but we got our vents um, fixed a bit so that it doesn't get so cold. But John, are you ready for
That's
the Are you ready for the holidays?
Yeah, pretty much. This is a frantic day in my household right now because tomorrow night at the house, Lorette and I are having some friends over. It's only 8 or 10 people, but and it's people we've known all for many many years, 20 and 30 years. Um, but the house is all beautiful, and Lorette's very busy baking and
Hmm.
stuff we have to get at the store and stuff. It's fun. And like today, I have to run to get some chairs because we're actually going to have, we're going to have a string quartet in the living room, as a matter of
Oh my
fact.
gosh! I was going to say, are you going to play the piano?
No, but
Oh,
we did hire a string quartet, and it's a very upscale, sort of
a very
sophisticated thing for us.
dignified Christmas gathering.
Yeah, we'll see how dignified it is. But usually we have a quartet of singers,
Hmm.
doing carols and stuff, and that's nice. But last year, it's funny. It was kind of a Saturday Night Live sketch because three of the four singers arrived in their costumes, and they're waiting for the fourth, a girl, to arrive, and she's late, and they're calling and so on. And she finally showed up, almost an hour late, and she had had too much to drink and so,
Uh-oh.
wherever she had been, and so she was loaded, and we are all standing around waiting, and she's being very silly and doing forgetting the lyrics and looking around and not doing the show at all. And we all tried. At first, we were all kind of concerned, and then it
Yeah.
became funny, and we tried not to laugh. But in the end, we were laughing like crazy. And a lot of Molly's friends thought it was the funniest thing they'd ever seen, and I think it probably was too. So
We'll
this
see.
year, we're going all the way to the other side of the graph, and we're going to have a string quartet. Hopefully, they'll be sober and able to play what they need to play.
Well, that I'm sorry she's not coming back this year. That sounds like a
I
lot.
know we should have invited her just to be here by
Maybe next
herself.
year. But will you be having eggnog there?
No,
Oh,
that eggnog stays at Television City,
see,
and
the,
it festers all year long. It just
as
cooks.
fans of the Bold and the Beautiful, it's not the holidays until we see Eric Forster's eggnog and you around the grand piano playing Christmas carols. That is when that's the true meaning of Christmas.
That's us. And it was actually, it was a really good Christmas episode this year because we had the little ones uh, were there. And when the little kids are there and they're opening presents and singing it's really nice. It was really a swell episode this year. Really nice.
Well, excellent.
Yeah.
Well, John, I've got some questions from our fans that tweeted me, and that I would love to ask you some of these before we open the phone lines a little bit later.
Okay. Okay.
So let me just go through here. Um, well, okay. Well, this one is from a lot of people want to know, where are the Foresters? Your
That's
kids.
a good
People want to know, where's Rick? Where's Felicia? Where's Chris, Kristen Thorne?
Yeah.
Is there
Well, Kristen,
something? Did you guys have a falling out?
no, certainly not. I miss them too. I think that I think it's a shame that the Foresters aren't all on the show. Ridge, of course, is there, although he's kind of on a sabbatical right now, trying to find himself, which is always a good idea. But we're trying to find the others. So we can't find Thorne. We don't know where he is. I don't know either. And I'm not sure where Felicia is, although I think she takes care of herself very well. I don't think she's in any trouble. Kristen is married and living in Florida, where she was before. And I can't remember her husband's name. Isn't that funny? Because he's been gone so long too.
Tony.
But
Tony.
Tony, that's right.
Yeah.
So they're in Florida. They're happy. I hear from them from time to time. And that's how our family is. But that's what happens when you have adult children, they grow up and they go off and have their own lives. And the important thing is that you stay in contact, and you can communicate all year long, see how everybody's doing emotionally and physically, you know. And I assume, although we don't talk about it much, I think that Eric is very close to his three kids, even though I don't know where they are. And Rick, I don't know where Rick is either. Bridget is at the hospital, you know, working, not in the hospital, but she's working, and so she's in and out. And I know her; she's here in L.A., but I'm not sure where Rick is.
Well, I know a lot of people also commented, you know, we've done this past year, we did two kind of standalone episodes, one about Brooke, and that was for our anniversary. And then we did one about Sheila for Halloween. A lot of people want a standalone Eric Forster episode.
That would be interesting, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I would like to see that myself.
I would love what would be something that some of Eric's best memories or greatest moments that
you know, there's been such good stories, and it's 35, 36 years almost now. The best stuff was always not the best, but always the really good stuff always was my conflict with Stephanie all those years. And one year, Eric threw a thing and broke the glass in front of her portrait over the fireplace. He was so angry with her, and he said, "This is not your family. They hate you. This is my family. You don't have a family," and all that. That was great. I remember when Eric realized that when he found out that Ridge was not his biological son, and Stephanie had been telling him that he was. She had been lying to me all those years. He got very angry about that. But she got very angry when she found out that Eric hid some papers from her in the safe in the office that said that proves that she was the sole owner of our company, and Eric hid that from her for years. So we lied to each other about some things. I think that the most recent stories that I've had have been wonderful with Torsten K. Really wonderful stuff with Rena Sofer, and that's all been very, very good for me to play. And so I'm a happy guy as long as I have some story to play. So right now, it's kind of quiet for Eric and Donna. I think they're both enjoying, I know Eric is enjoying a sort of quiet time after a tumultuous couple of years. And they're enjoying just having a quiet lifestyle right now in the mansion. And I'm not sure how long that's going to last, but we'll see.
Well, okay, so I just want to a couple of things here. One, Mona from Montreal wants to know, do you wear a tux at your formal string quartet holiday gathering? What is the attire?
No, that's a really good idea. We should have made it a formal evening. If the music is well accepted and people like Vivaldi and Beethoven and Mozart and all that, if people like it, if our friends like it, we'll all dress up. But I don't think that's necessary.
Sounds
I'll put on a black shirt.
And then the other thing, you talked about excellent story with Torsten K. and Rena Sofer, and that all culminated in your very first Emmy win this past year. So we're still celebrating it. You are the reigning leading actor of the Daytime Emmys. So congrats.
This is really fun. And it's on, the Emmy is on our mantle in the living room, and it has all Christmas stuff around her.
Okay, yeah, I hope it's displayed prominently for your party.
Well, I don't want to put it out at the front door and say, "Have you seen this?" as people come in.
No,
I'm not going to wear it around the neck or anything.
Yeah,
but it is on the fireplace, and it's people will see it as they look at the decorations. They'll go, "Oh yeah, did you win an Emmy? You know, whose Emmy is that?" And that's the fun of it. It's a gold, pretty thing, as you know, and so it's nice to put some greenery behind her and some red Christmas decorations. She looks very beautiful there. Yeah,
very cool. Well, Fanatic 93 wants to know, who do you think is Eric's love of his life? Who is Eric's love of his life? Is it Stephanie? Is it Brooke? Is it Donna? Is it Lauren? Is it Sheila?
Lauren, that would be great.
Quinn? Well, is it Quinn? Who? I mean,
I think when it really comes down to it, and I think this will always be true, that Stephanie is and was the love of his life. I mean, they started out as young they were young lovers and in college, and she she got behind him and she made him. She helped him as an artist. She took his art skill and she made it into a business, and so he gave her credit for that all those years, whether she deserved it or not. I think she did. And so I don't think anybody can claim to be the love of Eric's life except Stephanie. I think that's the truth and always will be. But you know, his Achilles heel is his weakness in this life is beauty and tenderness and emotional connection, and these are things that were not always there with Stephanie. Sometimes he was missing that, and he would immediately start looking outside his marriage to her. That's his flaw, and so that's gotten him in trouble. Now, but right now he's a very happy guy. I have to say, he and Donna are very happy right now.
Well, it might be fun to do sort of like we did with Brooke, to do something with Eric and all the loves of Eric's life. You know, that would
Sure.
be fun.
I think we could do about a 3-hour special one afternoon. That
I love
would be
it.
great. It's a long time.
I like,
and the beard would be gone, and,
yeah,
and some of these pounds, you know. So.
I really got hooked on the show when you and Eric and Lauren were coupled up. I really enjoyed that that romance.
Very festive.
Yeah,
it had a lightness to it and a sense of humor. And then we got crashed in, and we were in Greenland or
my favorite part. I love that.
That was great. And the bearded guy came and got us and saved us and took us in a cave. He lived up there, and there were primitive weapons hanging on the walls of the cave. And Eric finally shot this guy with a what's that called? It's not a bow and arrow.
No, the crossbow. The crossbow.
Yep. And shot him, and that was fun. And who rescued them? They were up there in the snow. They're up there for weeks, and the foresters didn't know where they went. And they found out where they were, and who came and rescued him? Stephanie, of course, not Ridge. Stephanie came in, right? You know,
she said, "I'm going to find him. I'll find him."
He told the dogs what to do. I mean, if you ever have 12 dogs and you want them to behave, you ask Stephanie to talk to them, and they'll do whatever she wants.
Have you talked to Susan Flannery recently?
No, I haven't talked to her since I won the Emmy. She called and she congratulated me for being nominated and for winning. And of course, she has 732 of them Emmys for her work,
give or take.
Yeah, and so she was very pleasantly present in those conversations. That was nice.
Well, very
That's
cool.
The last time I talked. Now it was summertime, June.
Well, I'm going to open up the fan line, and this is a good opportunity. If you want to talk to John McCook live, please call in right now. The number's on the screen, and please get right to your questions so I can get through as many of you as possible. And let's have some fun. So, John, you ready to open the phone line?
Sure, I'm ready for that.
Okay, let's go. Let's see who's on the phone line. Hi, welcome to Bold Live. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Susan calling from Las Vegas.
Susan,
hi, John. Hi, Casey.
Say hi to John.
I spoke with John last time he was on, and I really enjoyed how open he was with us. So, hey, I just wanted to wish you guys a good holiday season. And I wanted to ask John if he had a choice. Where does he see Eric Forster going from this point forward? Now that everything is up in the air, and he's so disappointed in Ridge, and especially Thomas. Where would John like to see Eric go to?
That's a good question, and it's one of my questions too, because I don't get to decide that. But I think I would like very much for him to be able to embrace even Thomas and of course Ridge, and help him come to grips with who he is inside and what he wants in his life. Eric understands being confused about where you're going. Eric understands that, and so I think he's very empathetic to his sons right now. I would like it to all. I would like the smoke to settle and for all of us to be friends again. Certainly in time for Christmas next year at the Foresters. So we'll see.
Okay.
Thank you. That sounds good. Hey, take
Okay.
care, you guys. Have a good one. Bye now.
Have a good holiday
Yes,
in Las Vegas.
happy holidays. All right. Well, let's see who else is on the phone line. Hi, welcome to Bold Live. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Gina from Frankfurt.
Hello. All my favorites. Say hi to John.
Hey, hi, John. How are you?
I'm okay. Everything is fine. What can I say?
Yeah, I'm just making sugar cookies, and I'm getting into the Christmas spirit. And my question to you was, did you miss the Thanksgiving? Because there was no Thanksgiving on Bold and Beautiful.
I do miss that. You know, one of the things that I miss is having that big long table with everybody on the show is sitting around that table, and each person goes around and says what they're thankful for. I miss that dining room set and all that food. We loved shooting that, and I think I miss that terribly.
Will you have one for Christmas? Will you have one for Christmas? I hope.
Did we do that for Christmas?
Well,
we had.
I hope you will.
Well, we have a Christmas episode.
Oh, that's good. Okay, great.
We had a Christmas episode, and you're going to see it.
Yes,
Gina, what kind of cookies are you making?
Sugar cookies. They're Pioneer Woman sugar cookies.
Oh, Pioneer Woman sugar cookies. Okay.
Yeah.
The Pioneer Woman.
Do they have icing?
They will have icing, yes.
Okay. Well, Gina, that John McCook's daughter has worked with Pioneer Woman.
Really? My favorite. Oh, my God.
My daughter Molly did a movie, a Christmas movie, which I think is on the air.
It just replayed yesterday.
Yeah, called Candy Coated Christmas, and the Pioneer Woman is on that. She's in that.
Oh my God, that's awesome! That is great. And I do like the idea.
John McCook's in it too.
Oh, great! Wow.
Yeah.
I do like the idea you said, Casey, about having a show just on John Cook. I like that.
I'm going to work on it.
That's
okay, we'll
wonderful.
work on it. We'll talk to everybody about it.
And thank you so much, and have a great holiday.
You too. Enjoy.
Bye,
Happy
Gina.
holidays.
All right. I would love some of her Christmas cookies, but I don't think she doesn't live nearby.
Pioneer, they have they're in the shape of a bison or a buffalo.
Oh, right. Hi, welcome to Bold Live. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, Casey. This is Jeff from Oregon.
Hey, Jeff from
calling.
Oregon. Just turn the computer down.
Oh, I will. Here.
There you go.
Yes. All right. Sorry about that. I wanted to say hello to both you and John, and wishing you both a very happy holidays. And John, I just was curious if, just off the top of your head, if you might be able to provide us with maybe a good Betty White story and Susan Flannery story.
Well, yes, I can. Let's see. What's a good Susan Flannery story? Susan, well, every story about Susan is a good story. Betty White, when she first came to do the show, the show decided, I suggested too, that she be able to use my dressing room while she was there because it's closest to the set. You don't have to climb any stairs and go right on the set. And so I thought that was a good idea. So the first day that Betty was on our set working, she was in my dressing room, I knew. And so I came and I knocked on the door, and she said, "Come in." And I opened the door and I said, "Hi, Betty, John McCook. I just wanted you." She said, "Oh, this is so nice of you to let me use your dressing room. Thank you." And I said, "That's fine. I can't believe I get to have you use it. And so welcome to the show." And she said, "I don't have to use this by myself. We could share it, And every day she gave me a sly wink on the set, and I really enjoyed having her there. So she was fun. She was really fun. Susan when we first started the show, there was a small dressing room there and a big one, which is mine. But they gave Susan they gave her and me the choice to which dressing room we wanted to have, and Susan picked the small one right away, and I was surprised. And turns out I have had this big, wonderful dressing room there for 35 years, and because
Wow.
of Susan's generosity. So that's how that is.
Wait, was Susan always in 31G? Was that always hers, or did she have move around?
No, she was always in that little room where
Really?
Torsten. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. She didn't want any outside. She didn't no fuss.
Well, no, but what's great about the room that Torsten's in now is it opens right into the stage, but it also has a door that opens out to the hallway, so you can sneak out. So
that's right. Yeah, and go through.
That's kind of cool. But yeah, but you've been in that 31K for 36 years.
Since the first day. Yeah, since the first day. It's an amazing thing to be able to say, and and it's 31 is our stage, and then it's the letter K, and the rooms are alphabetical, but there aren't enough on the stage to go all the way up to K. My dressing room is called 31K because Danny Kaye used it very early on when Television City was a brand new facility, and he had a variety show there for a few weeks, and that was his dressing room in those years, and that's why it's called 31K, and I'm very proud to have his room. It's very cool.
Well, Jeff, thank you for calling in. That was a good question.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you very much for taking my call.
Happy holiday.
Thank you. The same to you.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Okay.
All right.
Watch for the Christmas episode. Watch for it. It'll be.
I got to meet Jeff last week on my Instagram after party. Hi, welcome to Bold Live. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Lynn, and I'm from Maryland.
Hi.
Say hi to Mr. McCook.
Hi, John.
Hi. Thanks for calling. You have a question? What's your question?
Yes, my question is, what has been your favorite Quinn and Eric moment on the show?
My favorite what moment?
Quinn and Eric.
Oh, Quinn and Eric. Well, let's see. I think my favorite was the first episode that we saw. We pulled back the covers, and she said, "I can't get enough." She pulled back the covers, and it was Eric, and that was great because nobody knew about it. And I also loved sitting at the piano with her and having her sit with me and playing the song that he plays for her on the piano. And I don't get to play that anymore because she's not there anymore. But I loved those moments with her. And then, of course, I loved the big drama with her because she's such a powerful, wonderful actress and close to me and so connected. It was wonderful to play with her all those years.
And you're right. The two of you together, you always made great choices and performance, and it felt real. I love the romance too, especially when when Quinn surprised Eric in Monte Carlo. That was fun.
That's true. That I forget that. That was fantastic. He came from
John,
an acre away, walking along with a big hat. And I'm going, what is that hat? Walking a beautiful woman in a hat. Wait a minute, and it was a big surprise. That was wonderful. And of course, we couldn't. We had to hide from everybody there.
Right.
And I think Steffi realized who it was eventually, and she went home. But Quinn went home. Yeah, that was nice. That was nice too.
That was a fun trip. Well, and you say we kind of lose track of things. I mean, as the audience members, you watch one episode a day, but we're here living the episodes. We're in it. And, we're approaching 9,000 episodes, which is astronomical to think, John, that you've been here for almost 9,000 episodes. I mean,
it's daunting to even try to wrap my head around it. Thank goodness I'm not in every show. I mean, nobody's in every show, but boy, we are thousands and thousands of episodes, and the nighttime shows celebrate when they do 100 episodes, and rightly so. But here we are, all the soap people and the other soaps too. Every day we're doing shows. 5 days a week, our shows are being produced and being seen by people all over the world. And we forget this huge volume of work that we've done. We forget how much it is.
I'm sure it was a big deal here when Bold and Beautiful hit 1,000 episodes. That probably sounded really, wow, 1,000 episodes.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
I'm excited for our 9,000th episode. Don't know what it'll be or what we'll do or where we'll go, but
it'll be something. Casey will work something out. Don't worry.
I just know there'll probably be a party attached to it. So that's what's
maybe a cocktail.
Yeah,
maybe
a string quartet. Maybe a string quartet.
Maybe so.
You know anybody?
Probably not, but yeah, maybe.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got a lot of callers on here. I want to get to them all. Hi, welcome to Bold Live. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, Casey, it's Rebecca from San Clemente.
Rebecca, thank you for sticking with us. So even though the time changed,
I know. I didn't know it. Just came up on the screen, and I saw it.
And you're like, what? Wow, what is going on?
Hi.
Yeah, that's what I thought. What's going on?
Well, Rebecca from San Clemente, say hi to John McCook from Los Angeles.
Hey, John.
Hi. Happy holiday.
Nice to talk to you too. Nice to talk to you again. Let's see. One quick question here. I know you have a lot of people. Is Eric going to kick Thomas out of the mansion after now he knows what he did?
Well, I think he probably should. I think he probably should. Why don't you watch and see? But I think he probably should. He's very angry. I know. And I wonder if he'll still have a place at Forrester Creations. But he's very important to us. But he's really offended everyone, and so especially his father. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah.
Cool. And Tracy, when is the last Bold Live until you guys go on vacation?
Well, this is, I believe, the last Bold Live of the year.
Today?
Today.
Okay. I'll miss you guys.
So
we're very lucky that you found us.
I don't know a better way to end the year than with Emmy winner John McCook.
There you are.
Yeah, I know. Me either.
Yeah. All right. Well, happy holidays in San Clemente.
You too.
All right. Talk to you later, Rebecca. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Rebecca hasn't missed one episode.
No.
She's a super fan of Bold Live. Hi, welcome to Bold Live. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, Casey. It's Liz from Pennsylvania.
Hey, Liz. Say hi to Mr. McCook.
Hi.
Hi, Mr. McCook. I've been watching you for decades.
Thank you, honey. I've been there. It's people say, "How many years have you been on the show?" And I say, "All of them." And so that's the answer.
I remember the episode. I felt so bad for you when Stephanie told you that Massimo was Ridge's biological father. I really felt for you. I felt so sorry for you at that episode.
Yeah,
that son of a bitch, Massimo.
Yeah.
Massimo. Yeah.
Wait, Liz, just real quick. John, do you miss having a nemesis or a rival?
Yeah, I think, yes, I think you should have, conflict is the most important thing that we do on a soap opera. And it was usually supplied for me by Stephanie, Stephanie and Eric. But having a nemesis like Massimo Moroni was pretty cool. Yeah. Also, I saw we have Bill Spencer, who's kind of a nemesis of Forrester's, generically speaking, and sort of Sean Kanan is there now. That character is there. We need to have.
Well, what was great about Massimo was that you had to fight for your family in a different way. He claimed Ridge and it was Stephanie, and you were fighting for your family different. You were on the defensive in a way. It was which was made it very interesting for you to play. But Liz, go ahead, continue.
Yeah, but I first of all, I want to say you and Stephanie, I loved you and Stephanie as a couple.
Oh, thank
Besides
you.
Stephanie being number one wife, I think it was Quinn, but
I've been very lucky to have wonderful leading ladies. Very lucky.
And how lucky were we, Liz, that we got to see John and Susan all those years,
Yeah, I know. I loved her. She was, I'll tell you what, she is, Steffi is definitely stepping into her role. I can tell you that. You can see it.
Yeah.
She's really
Yeah.
making her grandmother proud.
I
For
think
sure.
so too. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see those qualities, a lot of the same qualities from her grandmother. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember the episode when Stephanie told Steffi that it's her job to keep the family together. I remember that episode too, right before she passed. Yeah.
Well, you have watched all of them, haven't you?
Oh yeah, that's why I said I loved you with Stephanie. Yeah.
Well, and I loved all the Stephanie scenes with Taylor, and then then it went on to the next generation with Steffi. Like that, those were always really.
Sure.
I love it.
Yeah. But I had
well,
one
we have our
question.
writers. Okay.
Since Quinn left the show, which everyone's very upset about, is Eric gonna continue to be with Donna, or is he gonna be with? Because in my opinion, I think he needs to be with someone who's more mature. You know what I mean? Like more family-like. You know.
Well, I'll talk to Donna about that. I'll ask Donna how she feels about that. And now,
Eric,
Eric is very, very happy right now.
Yeah, I knew that, but he seems more better, more happier when he's with someone who cares about him, like Quinn did and Stephanie did about Eric's health, and you know.
That's right. Well, I think that I think we don't get to see Eric and Donna together these days as much as we did when they were just sharing a bed, at the sporting club. But I think there's a great deal of affection there, and she takes care of him very nicely, not just in the bed, but she has a lot of concern for him. But we don't get to see that very much. But for now, they're very happy, and I don't think that's a temporary thing. I think they're going to be together for a long time.
Wow. Oh.
I know sometimes I think that some of our viewers, especially our female viewers who are more than 40 years old, would like to see Eric with somebody more mature than Donna. But Donna's a grown-up, she's not this little girl anymore. And we're trying to emphasize that in the writing and stuff. So there we are.
Yeah.
Well, Liz, thank you so much for calling in.
Oh, and one more thing. When you talk to Thomas, when Eric talks to Thomas, is he going to be nice to him?
Well, I think I don't think he's going to be nice to him right now. I think Eric's pretty pissed off. But
but Thomas loves his mom, and he just
Eric will
for his mom,
Eric will eventually embrace him as a member of the family, and try to help him come to terms with what his demons are. So we'll see.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Liz. Thank you so much. You have a great weekend.
You too. Bye, John.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Happy holidays.
All right. Let's take another caller here. Hi. Welcome to Bold Live. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, Casey. This is John McCook. This is Jared calling from Gulfport, Mississippi. How y'all doing today?
Very good. Right. Haven't heard from you for a while.
I know, right?
What's going on?
Oh, not a lot, fellas. I just not long ago got back from the doctor's office, so hope everything is well with me. So all is well to my end.
Excellent.
So, but Mr. John McCook, it's good to see you, sir. Salute to you.
I didn't understand.
Oh, he's saying your volume's a little low there. You're just saying, "Good to see you, John," and salute.
Oh, I'm glad to have you talking to me, and I'm glad to be able to be here. Thank you, and thanks for calling in. How's things in Mississippi? Everything all right?
Oh yeah, everything's good. Everything's good.
Good.
Everything's good. But I do have quite a few questions for you, Mr. John McCook, because to me, and like every fan and that's in the chat that watch Bold and Beautiful, you are truly like one of the OGs, the originals of Bold and Beautiful. Ever since 1987, you are truly the original, sir.
There you are. Thank you, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you feeling that way. You're right. I was there the first day with Kath and Kelly Lang and with Susan Flannery, and we were all there that first day and hoping for it to run, even 10 years. And now we've had 35 and almost 36. So we're very proud of it.
That's a long time. This is John McCook.
That's a long time for anybody.
But,
yeah.
But Mr. John McCook, I remember watching something earlier this year. I think after you started Bold and Beautiful, I think you was on Murder, She Wrote with the late Angela Lansbury. I think it was like the second season. I think it was. I can't remember what episode it was, but it was the second. It was the second season. That was around the same time y'all started Bold and Beautiful, like in 88.
Probably was.
I started Bold and Beautiful in 87.
Yeah, I did 2 episodes of that show over the years that it was on, and I was very lucky to work with Angela Lansbury both times because I had seen her on Broadway.
John, tell me about the audition process for something like that, because I know how the audition process works now. A lot of the actors do their self-tapes and they send them out, to their agents who send them on to the casting directors. But when you do something like Murder, She Wrote, did you have to go in for an audition? Did they know your work? Like, what was that? Do you remember any of that?
Oh, I do remember. My goodness. I mean, those years you went somewhere and auditioned for the producers, not for the actors or the stars, but usually for the casting director, and maybe the producers would be in the room, and you go in with a script and you stand there and you read it for them and audition, and then you say hi a little bit and where you've been, how you've been doing, and goodbye and thank you. So that was very valuable for actors because then producers could see the personality of the actor or the actress. They could tell if they were going to be fun to work with or not, or if they're nervous or anything, or if they look older than they thought their pictures represented. That was how it is. Now it's all done, like this. You do it at home in front of a green screen, and you never get to meet anybody until the very last moment. And so it's not as, I don't think it's as good now. But yes, we had to go audition, and then like the second time I did that show, they just called me and they said, "Oh, I know, we'll use that guy because we've used him before. We know who he is." So once in a while, after a while, you would get calls without having to go in and audition. But that's a very nice position to be in as an actor in Hollywood or in New York because you don't have to run around and audition for everything. You get parts offered to you.
And I'm concerned about the casting process nowadays because being in the room, you get the energy of the performer with the producers and everything. And now with the tapes, it's missing a little something.
That's right. I mean, I'm very aware of it because my daughter Molly is auditioning for shows now, and to be on a new pilot or to be the guest star in something, and she is very good at coming in and meeting people, and you can she has a good energy and stuff, and they don't get to see that. They only see her reading that. And so there is something missing from the process that I think is pretty valuable. So there it is. That's the way things are now. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for calling in. You have a great weekend.
Happy holidays to you in Mississippi.
And good talking to you, Mr. John McCook.
What?
I said, good talking to you, sir. It's an honor to talk to you. Sir.
Good talking with you too. All right, have a good one.
Talking to you too.
Bye. All right. Well, that's it. I have to close the phone lines, but John, I want to share something with you.
Okay.
So there is a current trend on social media where people upload their photos and they make these like avatar animated like photos. I don't know if you've seen it on the social media.
I have.
But I recently did it for me, and I uploaded those to my Instagram. They were pretty interesting. Like there were some I did not like, but I liked these ones, so I uploaded them. But you know what else I did, John? I made some of you.
Okay, so I'm a little trepidatious about this. I'm going to be.
So
I'm
going to unveil your avatars.
Okay,
so there's the first one.
Oh, I like that. That's good.
Look at you. It looks like you look very, rugged.
It looks like the guy. It looks like the guy that sells Corona beer.
I'm gonna switch that.
TV.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's see what else. Here we go. Remember when you were an astronaut?
Yeah, I do. Although that was an out of this world experience. Yeah, that was a very strange time.
Well, Godspeed,
It was a
John
strange time
McCook.
for me. Yeah,
And then here we have you as the action star. Looks like you're
an action star.
I don't
Lots
well,
of
like it's a
ammo
sci-fi,
and no
a sci-fi action thriller.
That's right, and that's kind of a period in an older man's life. Lots of ammunition, but no delivery system. So there you are.
You got the jokes today, Mr. McCook. Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, and here I like this one. This is a very serious, handsome one.
Yeah, that's kind of good. He needs to, tighten up his tie a little, but that's pretty good.
And what else we got?
These are better than the pictures that I have.
Here, this is when you played the guitar with Johnny Cash.
Yeah, this was in my my heavy metal years. Yeah, wow, very cool. Very cool.
And here's another one. I like this one.
I did too. It's a nice jacket. Is that leather?
You know what I did? I just went on, the internet and found photos of you, and then I uploaded them, and it makes this.
And then they adjusted the.
Yeah, I'll send these all to Lorette. So Lorette can have them.
Stuff? It's the.
Okay, then this is kind of the cosmic one. They make like kind of more fantasy. So I don't, that could be your twin brother.
This guy, yeah, he would be a brother that's being on trial for war crimes. That's what it looks like to me.
It's like a John Clancy or Tom Clancy novel.
Yeah, I think so. Pretty cool.
And then, we saw that one.
Yeah.
Oh, and then this one. This one is kind of,
That's kind of, here's my plain suit. Who's got my tie? Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, this one's just kind of more the pop arty one. But anyway, I had fun making those for you.
Those are great. Thank you. I think that's really fun. I was a little alarmed when you said that.
Oh, yeah. No, they were all tasteful ones. No, very tasteful.
Yeah, I want to see the other ones, but we won't.
I was almost going to upload the photo of you on the ledge with the pigeons when you were with Donna and you had to go out on the ledge to hide from Stephanie. I just was curious what they would make from that one.
That would be funny, and I think under one of his feet his foot would be on one of the pigeons, with the pigeon trying not to.
Right. Or the pigeon. Yeah, exactly. I know you love those Hollywood pigeons.
Yeah, I love those pigeons. Yeah.
Then I was also going to say, I don't know if you follow me on social media. I was also at the Rams game on over the weekend. Where did I upload this photo? Where did I put it? Oh yeah, there it is. And I ran into our Bold and Beautiful stars. There we are. There's John with his son Jake and on-screen daughter Ashley Jones, and there we are cheering on the Rams. Everyone who watches the show knows I'm a huge Rams fan, but this season it's a little rough.
And Jake and I would love to watch football. Not a lot, but we do. And we thought, let's go to a game. So we bought tickets, and Lorette bought tickets for us and went. And then I texted Casey to ask about Uber and cars and stuff. And he said, well, I go all the time. And so when we got there, he texted and he said, well, where are you? What section are you in? And I told him, here we are. And they were just around the corner. They were very close to us. So
that was hilarious. You texted, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's in this right next to me. And you're right there. So that we got to watch the game together a little bit. That was fun.
That was.
And that was your first time at SoFi?
Yes, it was. I've never been in that. What an incredible edifice it is. It's a fantastic building. It looks right out of Star Wars, completely enclosed, but great amenities all around, great food and just stunning.
It's just a fun. That's why I like to go. The Rams are part of it. It's just a fun environment to be, right here in Los Angeles.
From now on, we'll go once a year, and
totally.
The game is fun,
I agree. Well, John, I appreciate your time this afternoon. I know you've got your big Christmas party to prepare for. Please tell Lorette hello. And, we hope you have a great holiday. I'll see you next week. I know we've got our Bold and Beautiful party next week, so we're going to have a lot of fun.
Right. I have an episode or maybe one or two to do next week and the party. So I look forward to that. Happy holidays.
The show, yeah, doing the show is one thing, but yeah, the parties, you know.
Yeah, the party's more fun. Everybody have a great, wonderful, safe holiday season, and stay with the show. We have a good Christmas episode coming and great stuff after the first of the year. Great.
Absolutely. All right, John, I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye.
Right, bye-bye.
See y'all.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, Mr. McCook. Afternoons with Mr. McCook. I think that could be a new show. You know, we could do it now at this time of day. I don't know. Maybe people like this time. I don't know. Do we have another poll, David, we could do? People like 12 Pacific time? I'm not sure. I don't know. It doesn't maybe quite work for me as well, but there you have it. So, guys, I forgot to download something that I really wanted to download. I'm sorry, but I'm going to see if I can't do this. So stick with me. I get it's frozen. It says poor connection. Okay, we'll just stick. I'm downloading something. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, guys. But I really wanted to play it on here, so I hope that doesn't affect anything. Okay, so what else is going on? So yes, this is going to be the last Bold Live of the year. I know, I'm sorry, but I'll continue to do some lives on my Instagram so that we can hang out and talk. Yeah, it froze. I know. I'm sorry. Okay. So, but let's see if that. Okay, now I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to see if I got that thing. Do it a different way. We're gonna do it a different way. I have backups. Always got backups. So, you know, when we started this show back in June of 2021, we were only able to do this show because some developers at YouTube who work on an app called Rodeo designed an app that they gave us special access to use. And last week, it totally passed, you know, we didn't even realize this. That was our 50th episode. So this is our 51st episode. We've done 51 episodes of Bold Live, and I appreciate all of you who've been there over the past year and a half? Has it only been a year and a half? Seems longer than that sometimes. A year and a half watching the show, and then the nice folks, the developers, the software engineers at Rodeo, they made a congratulatory kind of B-roll video, and I'm going to premiere that right now. I should have downloaded it to play it, but I'm going to play it off my computer. So I hope this works. So follow me over to my computer, and now I'm going to hit this button. Oh, sorry, somebody's calling me from downstairs. Hello? Yes, I got to call you back. I'm doing a show right now. All right. Sorry about that. You know, we're in the middle of production here. Okay, so then I'm going to turn this around. Boom. Okay. And then I'm going to hit play. Uh-oh. What happened? Well, that was anticlimactic. Oops. Come back around. Hello. Well, that was a real, what the heck? We must be having some sort of Wi-Fi problems or something.
Let's watch Bold.
Oh, here we go. Okay, we're doing it again. Take two.
Let's watch Bold Live in 3, 2, 1. Boom! Hello. How's it going?
Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, there she is.
You sound good and you look good.
Thank you, brother. You know, I'm like the big lumberjack being right now.
I want to give a shout out to the Rodeo team who've done a fantastic job with this technology.
Stop it right there. I'll blow them both away. I swear I'll do it. Gina Carter?
Stop the boat.
I want you to send that, Casey, please. I want to post that.
I want to play a clip from your very first episode.
Wow.
You ever show this to you?
No, but I'm so here for it.
So nice. Can we go to the phone line?
Yes, please. I can't wait.
Okay. Our phone lines are maxed out with callers. The Bold and Beautiful was nominated for Outstanding Drama Series. No promises yet, but I'm working on doing Bold Live from the red carpet. Oh my goodness, what is happening?
Hey. Hi, I'm here.
I'm looking down the red carpet. Is anybody else doing a live stream from the red carpet? This is our 1-year anniversary of Bold Live. We started last June. Wasn't really sure what this show was going to be or what we were going to do, but it was a way to connect with all of you, our fans. You guys! Come to Bold Live. We're live on YouTube. Hey, YouTube! Hey, good. Hey, you can't think of a better way to end the show than with classic Sheila laugh. You can watch Bold Live every Friday here on our YouTube channel. Good night, everyone.
There you have it. All right. Isn't that pretty cool? We're going to upload that separately so that you can enjoy that without my shaky camera and my viewing off my computer screen. Hopefully that all worked out. I don't know. David, did that work out? Let's see. Oh, okay. All right. I think it did work out. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for a great year, a great Bold Live. I have to go back to my other job now. But I'm so happy that we have this time together and we get to celebrate all things bold and beautiful. So I hope you guys all have a great week. And of course, here's my plug. If you want to reach out to me, you can find me on Instagram at Casey Cass or on Twitter at Casey Kasprzyk. And I love to hear from you. I try to reply to as many as I can, but I'm sorry if I don't get that opportunity to, connect with you. But I love hearing feedback. I love hearing what you like about the show, what you don't like about the show. It's all good. We're all in this together. So I'm going to close this out now and say, until next time, continue to be bold, be beautiful, and be back next year for an all new Bold Live. Thank you guys. Happy holidays and Happy New Year. That is it, Katie. That's it for 2022. Have a great weekend, everyone.